Oh, right, what is going on, my mates? It's me. I'm here doing my second of the 3 mate rates I had mentioned before. And today we're going to do, if you hadn't already guessed from the title, thumbnail, whatever, Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro. I originally found out about this anime because I follow Crunchyroll and I saw them posting about it. I also saw there's a lot of weird controversy with it. Apparently the author of the manga originally did hentai, which, okay, I mean, he used to, he's not now, right? This isn't a hentai, it's an anime. I don't know why that's controversial, but hey. Okay, and then apparently some people were mad that she was tan and had tan lines, even though, from what I understand, she had tan lines in the manga, which ultimately makes sense for her character, and she's very athletic and she's on the swim team, so it would only make sense for her to have tan lines, right? I mean, come on. I don't know, but I was like, it can't be this bad, everyone's flipping out, so I thought I'd watch it for myself, and it really wasn't that bad. So for the characters we have, of course, Senpai. We don't really know his name, it's a Senpai. He's kind of like your typical nerdy guy, but he's an artist and a drawer. He likes to draw manga, and that's how he first meets what the show is about, Miss Nagatoro. He meets her, she's very loud and obnoxious with her friends in the library where he's trying to study, and that reminds me of a lot of people from school, not gonna lie. He ends up embarrassing himself in his manga. He drops his manga everywhere. And that's how Miss Nagatoro gets interested in him. She sees it and she likes it. At first she's acting like she really likes it, but then she makes fun of him for it, and that's sort of how it starts. And she ends up just torturing him every day and finding out like what class he goes to and following him after school. And then she ends up finding his club, his art club, and it gets a little crazy. And her friends are also sometimes there. They tease him a little harder, and she doesn't like when they tease him. It's kind of funny. She gets really pissed off and takes it really personal. And all of the jokes are pretty funny. She is always calling him a pervert or all kinds of names, calling him gross, icky, like all sorts of things. Some of the comedy is a little bit weird though. Even for me, I was like, I don't know if that one hit. But overall, it was a pretty funny anime. I laughed a lot. One of my favorite episodes was when he was in like a dream based on this video game. He saw Nagatoro as like this cat hybrid character from the video game they were playing together. It was pretty funny. Overall, the story is kind of weak in the first half. Not gonna lie, they had me in the first half. But I think the last half of it is when it gets a little more serious, and you sort of see how Nagatoro doesn't like other boys, and that's why she sort of toys with Senpai. It's because she actually really likes him, you know, typical thing, oh, if a girl bullies you, she likes you type of thing. The last few episodes it comes into play that it finally comes out why he's the only person ever in our club. It's because his president's weird, and she just sort of left it up to him while she was out for some sort of trip. And now she's back, and she was threatening to shut down the club, but this is when Nagatoro actually shows that she's not a horribly cruel person. As well as her friends, they help him out, and that's pretty cool. It was a nice way to end. And of course, at the end, he wants to draw her, and that's a big deal, and it sort of furthers along their relationship. He actually does like her, even though she teases him, and the way they perceive that is he wants to draw her. That's him basically saying he likes her without saying that, because he's shy, and of course, you know how anime characters work. So overall, it was a pretty solid story. It wasn't amazing, oh, tears. But it was nice. It was a happy ending, sort of. I mean, it's still going. It's not like the anime's over. I'm sure they'll renew it since it did have some pretty good success. And my only complaints were just how the beginning it just kind of seemed tedious. Like, okay, how long is she gonna tease him? Are they ever gonna become anything more than just teasing? Is there going to be any real dialogue there? I also kind of didn't like how other characters you couldn't see their eyes. I don't know, I understand it, but it's not my favorite thing, but I won't take that away from it, because I know that's a sort of style to not to get your attention to the background characters, but so it focuses on the main characters. At least that's what I think. I'm no animation expert, so let me know in the comments. My other dislikes kind of were, her friends are a little over the top sometimes, but they come around and you kind of like them near the end. As I said, they redeem themselves. So overall, there's not too much to dislike. I mean, the animation itself is good as well, so, I mean, it looked nice. It looked like typical slice of life animation. Overall, I'm gonna give this anime an 8 out of 10. I liked it. I would recommend watching it. It's solid. It's not the most amazing thing you're ever gonna watch, but if you're looking for something to pass the time, there's a nice 12 funny episodes for you. It's a good anime. I hope the next season's better and we can sort of see how him and Nagatoro come closer and move away from the toying and the teasing. It's also nice because it hasn't totally been hated. There's been some good memes like these.
先輩、さっきから挙取りまくってますけど。
昔から書いてるんだ。平常心で挑めばこいつのことくらい書ける。
ほうほう、なるほど。これが先輩の全力ですか。
So it's nice to see that it's not horribly hated and that people enjoyed, and there's some dank memes out there for this, guys. That's gonna do it for me. This one's a little shorter, but there wasn't too much to go into. It's just a simple slice of life anime. Let me know if you agree on the mate rate. Of course, what would you rate it? What animes do you recommend so I can watch them? Thank you guys so much again for watching. We're at 70 subs. Oof, that's amazing. Please like, subscribe, of course, and I'll see you mates in the next video.